Alright guys, so behind me is my Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which has a manual transmission. What I've been trying to do is, the car is modded, it makes about 830 wheel horsepower, and I've been struggling to get into the 10s. And the reason why is because the car is not set up for drag racing. I roll race this car. So right now it's on Toyo 888 tires, 20-inch wheels. The car is lowered, so the suspension is stiffer. Like I said, manual transmission and still stock drive shaft. So with all of that combination, I can't launch the car hard, or else I'll twist the drive shaft. Or the tires are just gonna spin anyway because they're 20-inch wheels. But anyway, I'm still trying to get into the 10s by using my horsepower to do it. So soft launches, not going hard. But the first thing that I have to figure out is, how do I do a good burnout without heating up my clutch? Because the last time I was here, which was a week ago, racing my buddy Stang mode, I noticed that by doing long burnouts, holding the brake and the gas, the clutch gets hot and then locks me out of the gears. So I need what the new Hellcats have, and the automatic ones, which is a taser. I just got this from Z Automotive, gonna check it out. What it's supposed to be able to do is satisfy the two issues I'm having. One is, it's supposed to give me line lock so that I could do a burnout without the rear brakes. And two, it's supposed to be able to do a quick cool down mode where it'll run my intercooler pump, and in addition to that, it'll run the fans while the car is sitting in the staging lanes. So let's hook this in right now and see if it works. All right guys, so what we looked at here is a pretty simple setup. Really simple actually. And it's just this little guy right here, which plugs into my OBD 2 port, which I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna plug it in, see what difference does it make. And I have some instructions on some auxiliary buttons to press that is going to activate the two modes that I'm talking about here. Like I said, Z Automotive, let's see what works. Let's plug it in. Right now, plugged into my OBD 2 port. Don't mind the dirty interior. I've been driving the hell out of this car. Is my Diablo Sport Trinity tuner. It's my Diablo Sport Trinity tuner, because what I do is I use it to monitor knock. I use it to monitor boost. So for me, it's just a safety precaution on why I use it. My car is actually done with HP tuners through Team Hellcat, but I still use it. But I'm gonna plug in the OBD2 reader right here. I'm taking out my Diablo. I'm gonna plug it in, and the first thing I notice is I saw it lighting up just now. You see it lighting up? So I guess that means that it's plugged in. Looks like it did a couple things. Let's put it on run mode and see if the things that I actually need work. Let's turn the wheel straight. Didn't cut the car on yet. Don't need to. The first thing I want to check is the quick cool down mode to see if that works. Give me 1 second and I'll show you what buttons I gotta press to do that. As of right now though, my car runs an icebox setup, and right now the icebox has its own pump as well, so it's circulating the coolant along mixed with water, and a little water wetter is circulating through the system right now. But what's not running is the factory pump. So what I want to see is, if I activate the factory pump, will that make enough of a difference to bring that 102? Right now it's fluctuating between 100 and 102. So let's look up the instructions that I was given that can do that. So one thing I noticed that's pretty cool is Z Automotive does everything through text. So they sent me this link right here, and it's supposed to open up the instructions on how I will be able to operate my Hellcat Burnbox, which is what it's called on Hellcat, as soon as it opens up. I think the service is kind of whack here. We're gonna do it again. Here we are. So what I want to do right now, the first thing I want to do is intercooler pump cool down. Set the dash to audio mode, so that would be right here. Fuel economy, trip, audio. See, it's in audio mode now. Set the dash to audio mode. Press the right arrow on the steering wheel button and the cruise cancel button at the same time. So those are these two buttons, which I'll need two hands to do. Here goes my right arrow button, and here goes my cancel cruise. I'm gonna press those at the same time. Give me a second. Wow, look at that. And now it says engine fan on. That's pretty cool. The engine fan will start running, which I hear it running. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Give me 1 second. So let's just check to make sure the engine fan is running. And just like that, my engine fan is running. See it? That is so dope. That right there alone. So even if you didn't have a Hellcat with an intercooler pump, that right there is a huge benefit. Being able to run your engine fan with the car off, especially being at the drag strip. So let's take the next step. Now that our engine fan is running, press the buttons again to advance to intercooler pump on, then fan plus IC pump low, followed by fan plus intercooler pump high. So I guess if I press the buttons again, it'll turn them off. So let's press those buttons again and see if we can get the intercooler pump to turn on. Okay, so the two buttons were right and cancel at the same time. Look at that. Now my intercooler pump is running. Dope. Okay, so if I press it again, then both will run at the same time, I believe is what it's saying. So let's try it again. Yes, buddy. So that's fan low. And I think if I press it again, it'll go to fan high. Look at that. Now my intercooler pump and my fan is running on high. So everything is running. So let's go back and check our temperatures to see where we at. Okay, there you go. So we were at 102. And we're gonna watch it to see if it drops any. What is dropping, I notice, is the temperature. I'm seeing a gauge move over here. That's pretty damn good. Yes, that's what we need right there. 98 is already pretty low though, but let's see if it changes any. Look at that, 96. Yes, this is what I needed, y'all. This right here, ninja. Let's see what the engine temps are. Coolant temp, 180. Look at that, that's dropping too. From 186 is going down to 185, and it's gonna keep dropping. Love this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that, from 98 dropping to 96, and it's about to stay steady at 96. Now, you want to see something real cool? Let's drop in some ice and see how fast it drops. Hold on. All right, guys, so I got my trusty cooler with me, 2 bags of ice in here, but I'm gonna move that out the way for now, and I'm gonna use this right here, this ice. I'm gonna drop it in there, but honestly, my level is a little high than what I like to start running with, so I'm gonna let some out. So this is my ice tank that I could let some fluid out, so I'm gonna let some out. See that? See it popping out? Don't want to let out too much. I just want to let out enough that when I add back ice, it doesn't fill up too high. I can control the temps a little better. That's all we doing right now. All right, so let's add back in some ice now. Okay. I'm gonna drop in the whole bag. Oh the hell no. I got 2 others, and I can't fit this one in the cooler anyway. And then the Lord said, let there be ice. See, that'll mix in there now. Real nice. This right here is just me dumping in ice water and not cleaning that, and that tank being hot when I'm dropping in ice water. But you see why I let the level down some, right? Because look how high it is now from that 1 bag of ice. But what we want to look at is what our temperatures look like. Holy, we down to 89 already on the intercooler pump. 87. Look at this. As it starts to mix in, it's gonna drop. 86, 84. Look at that, just dropping. All right, so the next thing we gotta test is we gotta test our line lock. All right, let's jump into that next. All right, guys, so here we go. Let's finish out the sequence. Now, this is for line lock, right? So that's this one, line lock. We'll use ABS solenoids to lock the front wheels for burnout purposes. To use this feature, you must stop the car, then press the steering wheel left arrow button and hold it. And then press and release the cruise plus button, which is this one here. Cruise plus button. Continue to hold the left arrow button. Once the ABS light on the dash comes on, it'll say EVIC message, line lock on. Pump the brake pedal twice firmly and release. Press the gas pedal, the rear wheels will break traction unless you're a stick. All right, let's try it. Oh, it works. It works like a charm. I needed this so bad. I needed this so bad. Holy that's a lot of smoke though. Oh my God, that is a lot of smoke. Wow. It works. It works. Yes. Your boy got line locked, baby. Your boy got line locked. All right, guys, so that's it for this video, man. Thank y'all for watching. It actually works. I can't wait to try it and use it. We're gonna try to go 10s today, but this video would have been way too long if I put both of them in one. So next video is this car going 10s. Anyway, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod2Fame, and then this Cheapokitty that's gonna go for it all. Woo! Can't wait. Until the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. But until then, we out.